So come into a comfortable position, ladies. So Chris, you're joining us for this class for the first time, and you're more than welcome, my love. But yeah, you can sit on the floor, you can sit on your yoga mat, you can sit on a chair. We'll move through some salutations. We had Adrian's, was it your niece joining us the other week, Adrian? Yeah, and she did it standing. You know, she joined in the salutations, I think, standing. So just make it your own. It's completely up to you. Completely up to you. It's about being comfortable. That's the most important thing. And yoga is that versatile, and hopefully you'll see how versatile it can be also sitting on a chair. But yeah, come into a comfortable place, whether that's on the floor, whether that's on a chair, and let yourself be still. Close your eyes. If you feel comfortable to close your eyes and let your hands rest wherever feels natural. And just take a moment to land into that shape. Maybe you've had a busy morning already, maybe you've been up early, or maybe this is the first thing that you have done. So create space around this time that you've committed to yourself. Just noticing how you feel today, how you feel physically. How you feel emotionally. Is anything going on for you? Anything agitating your mind? Anything trying to grab your attention? And we're not trying to change any of that. We're not trying to fix it or force it away or hide it. Whether it's good or bad, we're trying to give it space to move. And that's all really it's doing. We think about feeling, we think about thought as energy shifting. It's only when we give it attention for a prolonged period of time that we give it energy, that we give it power. So recognizing whatever your experience is, and then allowing it to move on, shift in its own time. Now start to bring your attention to every part of you, every part of your body that is in contact with something other than yourself. Just notice that connection. Whether it's your chair, whether it's the ground, but all leading to the same point. And that will be our focus today. Really thinking about our connectivity, our grounding. Sometimes things are up in the air when there's a lot of change. We can become swept away with that change and with that uncertainty. So I really want us to take our attention into the lower energy centers, the lower parts of our energetic body, so that we can feel grounded, we can feel safe, we can feel secure. And with that, we begin to trust. As you relax your body into its shape, maybe you can start to leave it alone, become a little bit more aware perhaps of your breath. Not only is Mother Nature a great teacher, teaching us many lessons through its cycles, through its seasons, but also the body is a great teacher, and our breath. Just notice the repetitive nature of your breath, how it never tires. And as perhaps your attention becomes absorbed by your breathing, your mind begins to quieten. And if this frustration, if your mind wanders off and you become cross with yourself because you're thinking about your shopping later or your plans for the weekend, just know that there's another opportunity for you to be present in your next breath. Let your attention return just for a moment. Let it return back to your body, back to your environment. If you feel comfortable to do so, maybe you can bring a hand onto your belly and a hand onto your heart space, connecting to your physical existence, your being, your vessel, your vehicle, and asking what you need from your practice today. What does your body need? What do you need spiritually, energetically, emotionally from this time? And then let your arms drop down and up and take a deep breath in. Let the breath arrive into your belly, let it expand into your ribs all the way up to your shoulders. And as the palms touch, bring them slowly down to your heart as you exhale. We'll do 2 more of those. Breathing in as the arms reach up. And breathing out, the hands slowly lower. And then let your hands relax onto your knees or your thighs. You can open your eyes if you wish. And we'll start to work up. We'll start to warm up from the feet upward. So you're more than welcome to stay sitting on the floor, Chris, if you want, my love, or you can come to your seat. But we'll just move into the feet. And there isn't a rule, there isn't a particular way of doing it. Just move however feels right for you. Rocking forward and back if you wish. You can move in circles. And then allow your feet to be flat. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes as you try this. So feet flat underneath your knees and lift just your big toes off the floor if you can. And then press them down. And then lift all of the toes. And as you lift them up, spread them wide. And then place them down with that space individually. There's more room that they take up on the floor. And then try just your little toes. Can you lift just your little toes off the ground? And then release them if they've lifted. And again, all the toes, lift them up and spread them apart, and then place them all down individually so they take up even more space on the ground. And adjust your big toes one more time, lift them. And release them. Okay, you can keep your eyes closed if you want, or open them. We'll take cat-cow. And your hands move back to your hips as you draw the chest forward. And lift the chin away from the chest and look up, but try not to drop your head back. Keep the neck long. And then hands to the knees, pull your spine back. Draw the chin to your chest, hollow out your belly. And then maybe with breath, inhale, chest forward, elbows back. And exhale, hands to the knees, round your spine like you're pulling it back behind you. 3 more. And then to center. Sit tall through the top of your head and press down through all corners of your feet, all of your toes. And then we'll draw into the arms, shoulder rolls in any direction, because we'll change shortly. So whichever way you want to move first. Maybe the elbows. It feels so dark in here, like it's going to pour it down. And maybe the movement comes a little bit more grand. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't for you. Maybe you want to stay small. But don't be afraid to move your upper body if your arms are moving in this way. Don't be afraid to explore movement in the ribs or the lower back. And then change direction. Just see how that feels in comparison. And then the movement maybe becomes a little bit smaller, a little bit more curious. And then we'll take our arms out shoulder height, making a fist and catching a hold of the thumb. And then spread your fingers like you're trying to flick water off, and then catch the thumb, and just keep doing that with quite a sense of purpose. Relax any tension in your feet here. And then the next time you catch your thumb, make circles with your wrists, move them in the same way. So be that clockwise or anti-clockwise. Change. And then let them draw up and down, just up and just down, that's all. And we know that this is so good for turning our arms. Also, just puts a little bit of pressure on the mind. Do you feel that? Your mind is having a little bit of a tussle. My arms are going to fall off. I need to stop this immediately. I can't do it any longer. And then bring your arms forward. You're like, oh, there's hope. And then again, circles. You need to relax your arms, that's okay. But can you use the power of your mind? And this is going to be over soon. Your arms are not going to fall off, I promise. Change direction. Yoga for the mind. And then up and down. I know. I give them a shake. Oh, you're like, finally. Oh, let it go. Yeah, shake it out. Whoo. Okay, let's crack straight into our salutations, okay? We'll crack straight into it. Okay, so slightly further forward toward the front of your chair, so there's room underneath your thighs, feet underneath the knees. Okay, we'll take our arms up on the breath in. And then to the heart center on the breath out. Do that one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And then a little bit more movement. Arms up, deep breath. Cactus arms hinge forward and keep your back long here. Press into the feet. Take a breath here, inhale. And then we're going to fold forward on the exhale. Maybe the hands to the feet, or maybe they stay on the knees. And then slide the hands up to your knees and look forward. Deep breath in, that's it. Fold forward, deep breath out. You're going to stay down, but take your right arm out to the side. Reach it up, deep breath. And then bring the hand back down. Exhale. Same on your left, take it out, maybe up. And then release it down, exhale. Both arms together, out to the side and then up above your head. Reach up, you got it. That's your basic salutation. We're just going to keep adding as we go. Arms rise up, deep breath in. You can stop anytime you want. Exhale, cactus, hinge forward. Spine is long, deep breath, we hold. Deep breath out, we fold forward, relax. Relax your belly, relax your face. Hands to the knees, breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, relax. Right arm out to the side, deep breath in. Open your ribs, open your shoulder, and then release it back down. Same on the other side, left arm out, maybe up, and then release it back down. Both arms together, out like wings, and then above your head. Reach up, deep breath, you got it. We'll take airplane arms out to the side, shoulder height. Pause, center as you inhale, lift to the top of your head. And then swivel to any side on your exhale. From your waist, try and keep your knees still. Back to center, deep breath in. You got it, other side, exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale to heart, bring the hands together. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach forward with your chest. Pause here, deep breath. Fold forward, round your back, relax your face. Hands to shins, slide them up, deep breath, lift the chest. Yes, fold, relax, exhale. Right arm rises, breathe in. And release it, breathe out. Left arm, breathe, good. And breathe out, release it. To seated, arms above the head. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Good. And then hands to heart center, we'll take a side bend. You can either bring your hand onto your waist or onto your seat, and then take your other arm up by your ear. Press into the feet and into your sitting bones and reach to the side for 5. You don't need to go that far. Try and keep your left sitting bone down for 4, 3. Keep the feet grounded, 2. 1, change slowly through center and then change. Reach to your side for 5, 4, relax your neck, 3, 2, and 1, back to center. You got it. And then we'll take another round. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, cactus forward with your chest, elbows bent. Stay here, make the arms strong. Fold, relax forward, relax your belly. Hands to shins, lift up, look forward. Yes, fold, relax. Right arm reaches out, maybe a little bit higher. And then all the way down. Same on your left, peel it back, peel back your ribs, and then release it down. Both arms come up, reach up, all the way up. Wonderful. Take the arms forward for me, parallel to the floor, and then slide your right heel forward. I need to come further forward. You might need to also, so there's space underneath your thighs. So the right leg is straight, the left foot's underneath the knee. And we're going to reach from the hips, reach the arms forward and reach from your hips. That's it. We're trying to bring our attention into the back of the right leg. So maybe there's sensation in the back of your right leg. And this is a bit of a new sequence, so we're all still learning it. Come up to seated with your arms and reach them up above your head. And then we're going to take cactus arms and hinge forward. Palms forward, bend your arms, that's it. And then with the breath, inhale, arms up, sit tall. And then exhale, cactus arms and hinge. We've got one more like that. Breathe in, but we're going to stay forward. Yeah. Exhale, but don't hold your breath. We're going to stay here for 5. You're pressing into the right heel and curling the toes towards your face. 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms up, deep breath in. And then bring the hands to your seat as you exhale. Bring them behind you if you can. And then lean back a little bit into your hands. Okay, so your arms are strong. We're going to try and raise our right leg up. And then we're going to hover the foot above the ground for 1. We're going to raise the leg. And we're going to hover. And again, raise the leg. And lower. Last time, maybe we can hold it. Maybe we can stay here for 4, 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Lean forward and bring your knee in, hands to your shin. Give it a big squeeze, like you're trying to tap your knee to your shoulder. Send your chest bone forward and pull your shoulders back in space. You got it? We're going to come to pigeon, seated pigeon. So take the ankle over the thigh, or you're going to cross your ankle. If this feels more appropriate, you're going to be here. Otherwise, we're going to be here. All right, we're going to do the same thing with the arms. Take them up, deep breath. Cactus, hinge forward, breathe out. Say hello to your thigh. Reach up, inhale. Hinge forward, breathe out. We've got one more. Breathe in, but we're going to stay forward. We're going to stay here for 5, 4. You're doing amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Take your arms up for me, ladies. And then we're going to take the shin, take the ankle off the thigh. Give it another squeeze for me. Hug the knee in. This time we're going to cross the thighs, or we're going to cross the ankles. We're going to come into eagle arms. If you want to stand up for this, you can. We're going to stand up later on, and we're going to practice this standing. This is a preparation for eagle. So when we're here, the foot's just sort of hanging, or you think about the foot moving toward the outer ankle. Yeah. Even if you're not able to tuck the foot, think about moving them toward each other. So your inner thighs, your thigh bones are moving toward each other. Okay. You're either going to take your right arm over your left arm on top of your right and cross your hands to your shoulders, or you're going to bring the palms together. So thigh bones rolling in, and then elbows, so forearms moving away from each other, like you're trying to bring them apart. Okay, press into the foot that's on the floor and reach your fingers to the ceiling. Maybe the elbows come away from your chest. Take a breath in. We're going to stay here. Exhale. Keep rolling the feet together. Keep rolling the ankles together. Keep lifting your fingers to the sky. You're doing amazing. 2, and 1. Elbows to the chest, and then release the arms. Take them up. Deep breath. Hands to heart and release the right foot back down. Okay, inhale, arms rise up. Cactus arms hinge forward. Exhale. Inhale, we hold. Exhale, we fold. To the knees, slide the hands up. Breathe in. Beautiful. Breathe out, fold forward. Right arm out to the side. Let it peel your ribs back. And then release. Left arm. And release. Both arms out to the side, sit tall. Reach your arms up above your head. Brilliant. And then we take arms forward, second side, left heel, slide it forward and allow your left leg to straighten. Reach the fingers forward, let the movement come from your hips. Keep your spine long. And then as you take your arms up, inhale, sit tall. We've got cactus arms, hinge forward, breathe out. 2 more, breathe in. That's it, breathe out. Last one, we're gonna hold. Hinge forward for 5, stay there. 4, 3, 2, 1, arms up. And then take the hands back, grab a hold of your chair, lean back into your hands. So we're working our abdominals here a little bit, yeah? They're firing up here, but we're also gonna use the strength of our thigh to lift the leg. And you know what, I'm exaggerating it, right, for demonstration. But if you can do it, happy days. If it's just a little lift, that's also okay, that's also amazing. Coming back to that question at the very beginning of your practice, what do I need? What does my body need today? Not what Laura's doing, but what do I need? One more, can we hold it? 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee in, hands to your shin. Give it a big squeeze. Well done. Ankle over the thigh or ankle to ankle, pigeon. Arms up, deep breath. We've got 3 cactus arms. From the hips, we move forward. And then we take our arms up, breathe in. Breathe out. And 1 more, deep breath. That's it, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna be here for 5. If your hands need to be somewhere else, go there for 4, 3, 2. Well done, 1, reach up all the way. And then we're gonna cross the thigh together. We're gonna take our right arm on top, eagle. Yes, wonderful. Roll the thighs in and move your foot toward the outer ankle, or you're gonna tuck the toes. And as much as we're pressing down here, and much as we're grounding through our sitting bones, there's this sense that we're raising our fingers up, we're lifting. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. You're doing amazing. Keep pressing the arms into each other like you're trying to pull them apart for 2. And 1, release your arms down and up. And maybe as you do that, you can uncross and bring the foot back down. Amazing, a half salutation, just your arms. Breathe in. And then hands to heart center, breathe out. We'll do 1 more, just like that. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale, and then we're gonna move into salutation B's. If you need to rest now, rest, take a pause. Otherwise, we'll keep moving. Reach arms. Cactus forward. It's the same, but different. Inhale, we hold. And exhale, we fold. Come all the way down with your hands. Hands to the shins, lift up halfway. That's it, Chris, wonderful. Forward fold, bring the hands down. Then we're gonna bring our right foot off the floor now. Come back to sitting and bring the knee into the chest. You can do this standing if you want. Foot down and fold. Same on the left knee in, bring the foot in and fold forward. Come to sitting, reach your arms up above your head and then take the hands to the heart center. Okay, right foot, right knee in for 5. Send your chest bone forward for 4. Find strength in your supported leg. 3, you're doing amazing. 2, we're gonna turn the leg out. Woo. Hold it there, 5. Keep bringing the knee in. So we're using the strength of our hip, yeah. 2, you got it. And 1, and then place the foot down to your side, okay? Arms out to the side here, ladies, deep breath. And then we're gonna bring our forearm onto our thigh. Either hand to the hip or take it up. We have options. We can stay on our seat or we can lift our hips off the floor. Go where you need to go. Get what you need to get from it today. Powerful feet, powerful thighs, smooth breath. Fantastic. And then if you're lifted, take a gentle sit down and take your arms to the side. We're going to bring our knee back up, like we're trying to tap our elbow. Ooh. Let the power come from your hip, from your waist, rather than this. Yeah, try and keep lifting up through the top of your head. That's it, that's it. And then take it forward. And as you take it forward, bring your chest forward towards your knee, towards your thigh. You got this. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring the foot down, arms up, deep breath in. Cactus arms forward, exhale. We stay here, deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the shins, inhale, lift your chest up. Good, forward fold, come all the way down. So right foot, right knee, you can either use your hands or take them out like a praying mantis. Tap your shoulder, that's it. And then foot down, hands down, forward fold. Same on your left. Sit tall, knee in, foot lifts. Yes, good, foot down and forward fold. Both arms together, keep the feet down and come back to sitting, reach up. Hands to heart center, second side. Okay, ladies, left foot, left knee comes in for 5. And I really want you to think about moving your ribs forward. So we're not just working here on this thigh, we're not leaning back and using our back muscles, we're using our abdominals. We're using the strength in the front body, the kinetic chain of the front body. And then slowly turn the leg out. That's it, keep lifting it in as well as taking it out to the side. 2. And 1, place it to the floor. Well done, take your arms out. And then hinge into it. Lightly take the forearm onto the thigh. Your arm can be up or by your hip or by on your waist. If you're happy here, stay here. Or if you want to lift your hips and come into the feet, then go there for 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Bring the hips down and take your arms out. And then we're going to bring the knee back in. Oh, toward the elbow. For 3. You're doing amazing. 2, and 1. Bring it to the center. And then send your chest bone forward. For 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Foot down and reach up. Breathe in. We've got 1 more round. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, we hold. I hope you can still hear me. Exhale, fold forward, relax your face. Hands to your shins. Inhale. Forward fold, breathe out. Praying mantis, right foot, right knee comes in. That's it. Wonderful. Foot down and fold. Left side, left knee, left foot. Come in and up. And then foot down and fold all the way. Those arms together, come up to seated, reach up. And then we take our arms forward. Okay, so we have a preparation here for chair pose, okay? So from your hips, you hinge forward, both feet underneath the knees. If you want to bring your hands on your waist, you can do that also, okay? Otherwise, we're going to think about either staying here, and we're going to think about lifting our hips off our chair. Yeah. So from the side, it might look like this. So we're strengthening the legs, but I also want you to think about the lower belly drawing in. So your spine, your lower back especially, is being supported by the strength of your abdominals. If you want to take your arms up by your ears, you can, but keep looking toward the feet. Make sure your toes can still be, are still visible over your knees. Take another breath. Fantastic, ladies, well done. And then take a seat. Woohoo! Hands to heart center, well done. Just the arms now, reach them up, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. 1 more of those, inhale. Exhale. Well done, ladies. Whew. Take a pause, take a drink if you need, take a cup of tea. So I don't know if you can hear the building work. Felt like they were actually coming through the wall at one point. So I hope it isn't too disruptive for you. Okay, how are we doing? How are we feeling? Thumbs up, minute in the middle somewhere, up. Yay, good, wonderful, okay. Right, let's do this. So let's have a go with some standing, we'll do some standing work today. And what I want us to come toward is eagle, which we were doing in our salutation, in a standing variation if possible. So why not let's stand. And remember your chair is there as a prop. If you want to use it, please do. If you just want to get rid of it, that's also okay. Okay, let's have a go with our warrior sequence. So we'll have a go with warrior to reverse warrior. And yeah, we'll have a go with that. And then we'll switch it up a little bit. So taking your feet wide, wider than your hips, your toes are pointing forward at this point, okay? And if you're using a chair, I want you to turn your foot that's closest to it toward the back of it so that you can use it for support. If you're not using it, that's also totally fine. All right, ladies? So turn on your heel. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn my left foot, and it's gonna turn to the side. But my hips are gonna still gonna face forward as my shoulders are, okay? And then I'm gonna bend the leg that I've turned. Now I want you to be mindful, as always, ladies, that we're not overshooting the knee. So if I exaggerate it here, can you see my knee is going beyond my foot? And if I do that over time and time again, all of the weight, can you see if I take this expression of my leg, all of the weight is just going to land in the knee. And over time, it's not going to be good for the knee. We're trying to disperse the weight by using the shin bone. So stacking the knee over the ankle. Okay, that's it. And if you want to increase the sensation, if you're like, okay, I'm doing that, but this is a bit boring, take your back foot further away. So this doesn't change, the knee doesn't change, but the front thigh begins to lower because we're taking our back foot further away and our hips is sinking down. Okay, hands can be on the waist, arms can be out to the side, and you can always hold on to your seat if you want a little bit of support there. Wonderful. Now, when you did your exercise at the very beginning of all your toes, where they were in space, where they were on the ground, I really want you to bring a special attention to your back foot and your back little toe. Sometimes it has a tendency we have a tendency to roll in on the back foot. Think about pressing into the outside edge of your back foot. And what that will achieve is this engagement through the back of your back leg. Yeah, you got it. Wonderful. Smooth breath. I know you've been here a while. And then we'll take reverse warrior. So you're going to turn your palm up. So the palm that you're looking at, turn it up. And then before we go back, I want you to reach forward. Reach it forward, reach it forward, reach it forward. That's it. And then I want you to come back. Take your arm down your back thigh and reach your front arm up. Look wherever you need to look. You can look forward, you can look up, making sure the front knee stays above the ankle. Wonderful, ladies. Take another breath. Come back to your warrior two position. Woohoo! And then straighten out your front leg. It feels like I'm doing the splits. I'm on a really slippy carpet. And then turn your toes to the side. So we'll come back into our wide angle position before we do the other side, okay? Okay, hands to the waist. Draw the shoulders back and take a deep breath in. And maybe we can pivot forward here. So we're inviting the chest to move forward into what might feel like a forward fold. Maybe just come halfway. If you want to reposition yourself so you have the support of your chair, then please do that. You can totally use your chair, or you're just going to be here. You're going to be floating the chest down. If you felt really confident to try, you could always bring your hands onto the floor. Lots of options. We're all going to need something different. So your hands can either stay on your waist, you can bring them to a chair, or you can bring them down onto the floor. And then wherever you are, can you relax your face, your expression, your eyes? Wonderful. Really good. And then bend your knees slightly for me, ladies. So we're using now the gluteal muscles to slowly come up to standing. Hands can be back on the waist here. We start to lift the chest, lift the head. Take a moment if you're prone to dizziness, okay? And then we'll prepare for the other side. So we'll take a warrior two on the other side. So spin on your heel, the toes turn. Check in with the hips, making sure that your hips haven't traveled with your front leg. And then bend the knee. Have a little look. Where are you? What has your body done? What have you asked of your body? Can you support your body a little bit more? Yeah. Re-engage your back leg by pressing into your little back toe, like you're trying to lift the inside arch of your back foot off the floor. Does that make sense? Arms can be wide, shoulders relaxing. You got this. Looking towards your front middle finger. The breath is smooth. And then we take our reverse warrior. Turn your palm up that you're looking at and reach forward first. Reach, 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 reach. And then arch back. Keep your front knee bent as you take your hand down your back thigh and reach your arm up. Wonderful. Relax your neck. Smooth breath. Wonderful. Ladies, come back to warrior two. Take your arms out. And then extend or straighten your leg and turn your toes to the side. Hands can be on your waist. If your feet are too wide, bring them slightly together. That's okay. Okay, let's have a go with goddess. Okay, goddess pose. We tease into this in our salutations. So now we have the opportunity to stand and practice, but we can always come back down to sitting if you prefer. So goddess, the feet are turned out. Okay, so turn your toes out. And when we turn the toes out, we're also inviting the knees to move in the same direction as the feet. Okay, so when we bend the knees in goddess, excuse me, what sometimes can happen is the knees kind of move that way rather than that way. We want them to move that way in the same direction as the feet. Okay, yeah, hands can be on your waist. If you felt like you wanted to take cactus arms, you could bend your elbows. Be where you want to be. I'm going to be here today. Sink your hips down to the space right in between your feet. This is so powerful for your thighs. Strengthening. Wonderful. And then the breath, smooth breath in and smooth breath out. Okay, let's all take our hands onto our waist. Yeah, sink a little deeper. And then we're going to move the hands with the breath. So as you inhale, like you're gathering your breath in, straighten your legs. And as you exhale, turn your palms down. It's like we've turned into like a Chinese Zen master. Inhale, we lift. That's it. And exhale, we sink, like you're pressing your breath down into your pelvis. Inhale, lifting it. And then exhale, we sink. Maybe we can stay here this time for 5. Keep the breath going. 4, 3. Remember your goddesses right now. 2, and 1. Well done. Come to stand. Woohoo! Turn your toes and walk the feet together. Well done, ladies. I think Zoom should have like a sweatometer or something like that. You know, like television should have a smell-o-vision. I think Zoom should have a sweatometer, because it's like you're just doing like, yeah, this is cool, but I'm sweating here. My thighs are on fire. Okay, let us have a go with some standing bounces, ladies. Okay, and remember, you know, our focus today is all about the lower energy centers. So when you think in terms of chakras, if that's something that if you're aware of, or if you work with, the lowest 3 So Muladhara, which is our root, and then Svadhisthana is our sacral, and then Manipura is the solar plexus. These lower three are all connected to stability and grounding, security, safety, trust, right? And that's what we're working with. So lots of thigh, heavy, feet connecting, balance positions. That's where we're going. All right. So I'm going to have my chair next to me. You don't have to. You can use the wall, or you can do it completely freestyle. All right. We'll have a go with tree pose. There's always the opportunity to bring the hand off your chair as well. If you're using your chair, the leg closest is always going to stay on the floor. Okay. Hand can be on your waist on the side. Start to take the weight into your left foot. We'll all do the right leg together. Okay. And then keep your toes on the ground, but let your knee turn out. Let the movement occur from your hip. You got it. And then maybe here the foot cradles the ankle. Maybe that's where you're at. Maybe you take it higher. Or maybe even with your hand, you could take it higher. Higher doesn't mean more, remember that. Higher does not mean better. But when you go there, just be mindful that you're not dipping, yeah, into the hip, like you're waiting for a bus. We're trying to lift out, and then press your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. And then what that's going to allow is your gluteal muscles, the muscles in your butt cheeks, they're going to go, okay, I'm here, I'm working, let's go. All right. And then you can do whatever you want with your hands. You can bring them on your waist. You can bring your hands together. You can even take your arms above your head. And if you're moving, if there's a lot of movement, if you're wobbly, if you're a little bit, woo, it may be just indicative of the season. Yeah, windy trees, autumn. And that's why we're working with these lower energy centers, grounding, yeah, stability, connectivity. It's all okay. You're doing amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. Hands to heart center. Well done. You can use your chair if you want. Bring the knee forward and then place the foot down. Well done, ladies. Okay, other side. I'm going to try this one without my chair now. But don't be coerced into that decision process if you don't want to. Yeah. Okay. So shift your weight into your right foot. Come onto the toes on your left. Turn the knee out. See how much movement is there for you. Yeah, where do you get to? Either stay, or maybe the foot lifts. Maybe with your hand, you can bring it into your thigh, maybe. And then do me a favor, don't look at the screen. Look at something in front of you that isn't going to change. Keep all of your attention on that. Even if you're moving and there's change within your body, your eyes are fixed, your eyes are focused. Amazing. Yeah, anywhere you want to go with your arms, and think of them like an extension, like which they are. We're connecting down, but we're also ascending, we're lifting, we're raising our vibration, we're raising our attention to the higher energy fields, love, courage, joy, clarity, wisdom. Wonderful, wonderful. Hands slowly release. We take the knee forward and then we place the foot down. Really nice, ladies. Okay, a half salutation, just your arms. Reach them up, deep breath. And into your heart, breathe out. We'll do one more like that. Breathe in, reach up. And to the heart, breathe out. Okay, I'm just going to check the time again. Okay, we'll do two more positions and then we'll do eagle. Okay, so let us come into, we're going to come into downwards facing dog. All right, and then we'll do downwards facing dog into warrior 3. So yeah, you've got the choice to use your chair, your prop, or If you're feeling like you want to just use the ground, use the floor, you can always also use the floor. Okay, so with chair, you might use the high side or even start to walk the hands down toward the low end of it if that feels appropriate. And if you thought, oh, the ground is just there, maybe I can just bring my hands down, then you could also try that. We're stretching out the back here. So if you feel like your back is rounding or your back is taking it all right now, I want you to bend your knees slightly. Don't fight that. Bend your knees, and that's completely okay. Not everything has to be straight all the time. Yeah. Wonderful, ladies, really nice. Smooth breath in and smooth breath out. Take another here. Okay, and then I want you from here to slowly start thinking about lifting the head and lifting the chest. If you're standing, so Chris, if you want to come up to standing, that's cool. We're going to come into Warrior 3 next. If you're using a chair, maybe we can stay using the chair. It's entirely up to you. We can always play around with both of those options. And then take a step forward with your, doesn't matter which side actually, just take a step forward with one leg. And you're going to transition your weight forward and then raise your back leg. So using a chair, it might look like this, where you're leaning your chest forward, your arms bend. So you still have the support. And if you feel like your supported knee is jarred, bend your knee, bend your supported knee. The leg in the air, I want that to be as strong as you can make it, but your supported leg can be bent. If you wanted to play with taking your hands away, even like aeroplane arms, take your arms out to the side. Woohoo. Or bring them on your waist. And then we'll step the foot back, hands to the chair if you want. Let's take a down dog in between, just to stretch it out. Relax your face. Marvelous. Okay, we'll slowly lift. We'll slowly prepare to take that on the other side. Okay, so a step forward. Keep the knee bent if you wish, and raise your back leg. I want you to communicate with your back foot. Flex the foot that's in the air, so your toes are pointing down. There's a 90-degree angle in your ankle. That's it. So it energizes the leg even more, gives it more purpose. Soften your hands a little bit, ladies, can you? If you're grabbing your chair, relax your grip a little bit. Yes. If you want to take arms out, you can. You can keep them exactly where they are. Amazing. When you're ready, bring the feet together this time. Yeah. Marvelous. Really, really wonderful. Good. Okay. And slowly walk towards your seat. Come to stand tall. And we'll take eagle. We'll take one more position. And then we'll start to cool down and come toward our relaxation. Okay. So this is the one we did sitting. Okay. And so standing, you probably don't need me to explain how that might look standing, but we're going to try it. Okay, we're going to try it. We're going to try it first with our arms, and then we're going to try and incorporate the legs in at the same time. Okay. So always opposite arm to leg. So we'll take the right leg on top eventually. So it means our right leg on top. So our left arm needs to be on top. Yeah, you got it. You're going to cross your elbows and bring your hands onto your shoulders. If you're going to go here, which is okay, I want you to think about your elbows coming away from your chest. Or you're going to bring the forearms together or the hands together. Okay, I'm showing you from the side. Feet together. And then we'll bend the knees. So this is reminiscent of chair pose. Yeah. Okay. Now your arms are in front of your face, which makes it harder for you to focus. So I really want you to look beyond your arms. Look beyond. Yeah. Start to shift your weight into your left foot and lift your right heel off the floor. Stage 1. Stage 2, Cross your right leg over your left leg. The foot can stay on the floor. So I have my toes, they're on the floor, but my legs are crossed. If you're like, no, I feel a bit, I'm not sure, I'm not confident enough to take my foot off the ground, you can be here. If you feel like you could lift the foot, lift it off the ground completely. Now the key is to squeeze your legs together, just like you did like you do seating. Sitting. Roll your thighs together. And it's okay to wobble. It's okay to fall. It's okay to feel those moments. The breath is there. You're doing amazing, ladies. Okay, let's unravel. Bring the feet together. Well done. Stand tall and reach your arms up. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. It's a tough one. But you did like you did well with that. Okay, second side. So right arm on top. Left leg on top, okay? Bend your knees. And we're lowering our center of gravity here, which is gonna help us, yeah? Come onto the ball of your left foot, lift the heel, cross the leg. You bring the foot down if you want. Yeah, if you feel comfortable, you can raise your leg. You can always do this without your arms. If you're like, there's too much going on. You don't have to do the arm bind. And remember, when we're in the shape, we think about the hips moving down, but the fingers moving up. Amazing. Last pause. And then gently untangle your legs. Well done, ladies. Release your arms and take them up. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. And again, inhale. And exhale. Amazing. Really amazing. Well done. Take a seat for me, ladies. Okay. I have a client that calls that the nonsense pose. It's just nonsense. It's a good strength building posture, strengthening our joints. And that's what we want. You know, when we get older, we want our joints to work well. We want our joints to be strong. We want our bones to be strong. So it's improving the bone density. It's also allowing us to create space in our upper back, which can sometimes get sort of congested, yeah, by our posture and by our habits. That's why I like that one so much. Okay, we'll finish with a forward fold. This can be done on the floor. So if you want to sit down on the floor, you can. Yeah, that's completely okay. I'm just going to change the angle of the camera a little bit so you can see my feet. So if you're sitting down on the floor, take your legs forward. So you're going to come into a seated forward fold. Why do I have such a problem saying that word? Seated, sitting. Oh, okay. If you're sitting on a chair with me, take your legs forward one by one. You still can't see my feet. Yeah. You come onto the heels of the feet and lift the toes up. So I'm quite far forward here. So the crease where my buttock meets my thigh, that's kind of where I'm balancing, okay? If you feel a bit unsteady, you can use your hands, grab a hold of your chair, okay? Remember, don't go further than feels comfortable for you. We can think about taking our arms forward and then reach from the hips. Yeah, I'm going to show you from the side as well. Okay, so spine is long, we're moving here. Maybe there's sensation in the back of your legs, and that's okay. If you need to come out of it, bend your knees, all right? If you feel like you could reach further forward, try that, fingers forward. And then I want you to look down, and if you think, okay, my legs are just there, maybe I can take my hands onto my shins, then try that. Try not to place your hands on your knees, so you're not putting pressure on your knee joints. If you feel like you could walk your hands toward your ankles, or even bring your hands onto the floor, then you could try that. Relaxing your breath. We'll take one more breath here. Deep inhale and exhale. And start to slowly walk your hands up. If you've gone any lower, and if you can, take them forward and then come back. Yeah, well done. Releasing the feet, releasing the arms, releasing the shoulders. Okay, and then we'll finish with, okay, let's finish with alternate nostril breathing and then relaxation. Okay, I always think I can squeeze more in and I'm like, there's no time for relaxation. So no, we'll take alternate nostril breathing here. So find a comfortable seat, wherever that is for you ladies, okay? Use your dominant hand, bring it in front of your face. And take a mudra that is comfortable for your hands, either thumb out and little finger out, or the first two fingers up. Excuse me, check in with your breath. Check in maybe with just breathing in and out through your left nostril. How does it feel? And then changing, breathing in and out through your right. Does it feel any different? Is there one side that's more dominant? There will be one. So the right side represents I'm trying to think of the Sanskrit name. The right is Pingala, so the right represents masculine energy, Sura, sun, heat, doing, the sympathetic nervous system, action, let's go, let's do this, right? Because you've been moving a lot, you've been in your body, you might find, you may or not, neither's right or wrong, you might find that your right side is clearer. Mine is, but if yours isn't, that doesn't matter, it's okay. And your left nostril represents Ida, the energy center, which is Luna, so the moon, feminine, parasympathetic nervous system, so resting, restoring, healing, regeneration, so mental activity. Okay, this exercise, Nadi Shodhana, is about balancing those two sides. So when you feel comfortable to, I'd like you to take a breath in through both sides of your nose and then exhale completely. Seal your right nostril and breathe in through your left. 2, 3, 4. Seal and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Hold. Inhale left, keep it going. Make this your last cycle, or your next exhale. And your next exhale through your left, let that be your last cycle. Just noticing how you feel without any attachment, without any story. And then preparing for your relaxation, if there's something that you need to do or change, you need to add some layers. If you want to lie down, you can. If you want to have a little bit of oil or massage cream or moisturizer, if you want to add a little bit to your hand, you can. Give yourself a little bit of self-love. Massaging your neck, moisturizing your hands or your feet. And as I mentioned earlier, there is beautiful repetition in nature. How she repeats herself with seasons. And with each day, the sun rises and the sun sets. The sun rises and the sun sets. There's opportunity for us to learn in this repetitive nature, this repetitive nature in our breath, but also in the nature of our practice. There's always opportunity for us to learn a little bit more. And the more that I practice, the more I realize it's an unlearning. It's an unlearning of everything that we have learned over the years. And it's almost as though we're stripping back and taking away the layers, we're taking away the stories, we're taking away the roles and the responsibilities. And we're asking ourselves what it is to be us behind these layers. The mantra Soham is an ancient, wise mantra that is used to repeat for meditation, but it also teaches us the simplicity of remembering I am that. I am that. When Jesus was asked what his name was, he replied, I am. I am that. Give yourself permission to completely surrender now into this experience, into your relaxation, into this unfolding. Allow your attention to softly return back to your environment, your body, your breath, your experience. Moving in any way that feels appropriate. If you're lying down, take your time to come to sit. Moving into our hands, rubbing the palms together. Taking our intention and turning it into action. Heat represents transformation, change, letting go, burning through. Take that across your face, take it over your face so that you can absorb it in, observe any sensation in your hands, observe any heat, any coolness. And take it all in, take it in so that you can be full. Allowing your palms to join, we'll take a single sound of Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Inhale, we chant. Namaste. I'll finish with our 3 fire breaths. I invite you to stand up. So if you haven't done these before, we just take 3 enormous inhales and throw our arms up. And as we breathe out, we fling our arms down and make sound. And remember, you're on mute, so no one can hear you, right? If Bob's is on pins outside. Yay! Thank you so much, ladies. Yay! Just a joy. And me, unmute you so I can say hello.